was off if you are the mood offer.
The mood offer.
No.
Really?
Yeah.
You know that? It's a fact.
Yeah, it wasn't until you came in.
Yeah, you really don't.
The offer, the mood
You
came
can never
on.
know. You can never know.
You don't know if you're the mood offer if you're offing the mood.
If you're offing the fucking mood, pal.
Yeah.
How off you off, dude? Wow.
Yeah, that's way better. Hey, I'll switch your sides, pal.
Not too late.
Wait, because I'm missing a tooth right here on this side, and if I smile, you're going to see my missing tooth.
Not too late. Should have been here sooner.
Hey, do you want like milk or anything?
No, I like it black, dude.
You know what? Do you want to switch? Do you want to get them this and I'll just carry it? Is this good? Is this cool? You ever had oat milk?
Yes.
Oat milk is amazing.
Yeah, let's do that.
Yo, can I get some, Eric? That's a no. All right, I tried.
I get the royal treatment. You don't get shit.
I'm used to that. It's
That was
fine.
a
You know what?
courtesy.
It makes me a stronger person. Makes
Does
me a
it?
better person. Yeah, a more
Does
humble
it,
person.
Does it make you sad?
No, not really.
Sounds like you're in denial.
Can I get some oat
Thanks,
milk?
pal. Wow, these
I
are
asked
cool.
you, but you said no.
It's oat milk and oat nuts.
I feel like
I hate you.
don't even.
Jared just says the dumbest shit. He gives me a.
I just want to jump in.
You know, I think who has the best intros are like the late night, like romantic radio hosts.
There's
back-
romantic
Welcome
legend?
back to 95.6.
Oh, like actual
with
radio? Yeah.
Johnny Rockets.
If I do one, it's gonna have to be one of those. I would love for somebody to make us one.
That'd be awesome.
That'd be cool.
Oh,
I'm
didn't
gonna
you
make it
guys have a jingle for Stoked and Stroke?
We did have
You
a
had a
fucking
jingle, right?
What do you mean?
Like
Like the intro
somebody
music?
made us a song.
Yeah, it was my buddy. Yeah.
What was his name again?
Wow.
Wow.
Carlo. Carlo.
Carlo,
Pena.
he ripped,
Carlo
dude, he
Pena.
ripped. He played like
He actually played the guitar for that.
That's dope.
Yeah.
when Jordan got here, the first thing he said is, "This feels like a debate," and
Oh,
I
yeah,
feel like
yeah,
a moderator, dude.
That's the word. Yeah, yeah.
I
What would
really
we
do
debate
feel
about?
like a
What would
You're
be
moderator.
Joe
like-
Rogan. I'm Donald Trump, and that's Joe Biden.
What would
Because
be
he just
a-
says stupid ass shit all the time. It makes no
You're
sense.
an idiot. You're the idiot that says stupid shit.
Now, look at he's just repeating what I said. Look
You're
at him.
so dumb.
You know what,
fucking-
bud?
What's up,
I'm
dude?
not gonna get into it with you.
All right.
But I will debate you on some
Am I
shit.
peeking too close?
Oh,
or
I
am
would
good?
love for you guys
Just
to
double
debate.
check.
No,
Move
I'm
this
vibing
guy.
up.
Give us a topic.
Well, we haven't done a podcast in a very long time, and we did one yesterday, and we have like 2 new mics, which is fun. And I'm hyped on these 2 new mics.
Lot
I'm
of
hyped on
fun.
Mikey, and I wanted to test them out. This is essentially a part 2 from yesterday, because yesterday we were on Jordan's podcast, and it was a great time. It was a gay old time, and I had
starting a
5
podcast
beers.
tomorrow, so you guys could be on it.
Huh?
I'm starting a podcast tomorrow. You guys could be on it.
You totally should.
He always-
Call it dumb things that Jared says.
No, dude.
I'm calling it Slob on the Block.
You fucking piece
What?
of shit.
Come at
I
me, dude.
trademarked it last
Fucking
night,
come
you
at me,
piece
bro.
of shit.
Oh no, dude. You had to get on it.
Come
Yeah, you
down
have to get on
Saturday.
it.
I already know you guys' schedule. You guys are busy Saturday. You already told me.
What
so
are
I'll
you
be there.
talking about?
I'll be there
I am
Saturday
busy
night.
Saturday.
2:30.
That's true.
Your boy joining
Oh,
me outside of the crest.
Well, speaking of which, this guy took like a behind the scenes of one of the dudes that does the question asking outside the clubs in Phoenix.
Yeah.
And I screenshotted like their setup so that you could just take. a
Was
look
this
at it.
last night?
This was last night. Yeah.
Oh, Jared.
Yo, did he like?
Jared, thank you for that. I
You're
appreciate
welcome,
it.
man.
Thank you.
He's actually a very sweet
I really
guy.
mean, I really mean that.
You're
Thank you.
welcome.
Yeah.
Say thank you.
I just did, you piece of shit.
You are loving that
Say it
word.
one
I
more time.
fucking love this thing, dude. I'll
Yo,
put it in my pocket.
Should we
Take
all
it.
wear sunglasses?
Do you have an extra pair?
Hey, Eric. My future's bright.
Dude, honestly, like I do like the nighttime stuff that we did yesterday, but the daytime is kind of fun too.
I like
I like the daytime.
You know
I
what?
also, I had to admit something. I had a beer before I came.
Did you really?
I really
Shut
did.
up.
To even it out?
You weren't.
Yeah.
You weren't good
Yo.
with yesterday's beer.
I actually had another one, but a
one do you
24
want?
ounce, a tall boy.
The biggest ones you have. I have such a big ass head.
Can I?
If I wear small glasses, I look like a buffoon.
Do I only get this when
These
I
are
listen to The
great.
Weekend? I think of Jer. Is that weird?
When you what?
When I would listen to The Weekend, any song.
I actually get that comment from multiple men.
I'm serious though.
Yeah.
Maybe you should switch glasses,
You think so?
No, I think those look good on you.
or just
got
take the
nice
tag off.
teeth.
Maybe.
Yeah, yeah.
No,
take
bro.
the-
That's what
nobody
it
sees
is.
The tag. What if Eric wants to return them for another pair?
They were a gift.
Is it a wedding?
Oh, no,
Oh, yeah.
returning them.
Yeah, I'm not returning those. Those are cool, huh?
They look good.
These are dope.
I ironically had 2 pairs of sunglasses in here, and Jordan just wore one, so I thought I'd wear one.
It works.
There you go.
It'd be cool.
Yeah.
You know what I was thinking yesterday when we were leaving and we were gonna do this podcast? I was like, how fun would it be? Because I was like, dude, because I feel a little hungover, And I was thinking, I was like, it'd be kind of cool to do one with like almost like a barbecue in the back, like a pozole table and like a round table of like people. Because you were telling me yesterday it'd be fun to do like a round table of like podcasts. Like say we set up times and people just come in.
Yeah.
And we
I
BS.
think that'd be so
Okay.
And I was like, yeah, but it'd be fun. Just like that's why I left the window open because you can hear birds and dogs and stuff.
Yeah. I'm on. Yeah.
Where's the barking dog live?
He's over there, son of a bitch.
That little.
He's chill right now.
Hey,
which
come
is
on, guys. It's a dog. Leave him alone. He don't know any better.
Shut up,
you
Jordan.
You don't
Shut
know
up,
any better. He's a
Jordan.
dog.
Yeah, whatever, dude.
He might be a puppy. We don't know.
He's probably
That's
a pup.
true.
Yeah.
Is he a puppy?
But this is chill, dude. I don't know about you guys, but I haven't drank in a while. And yesterday, I'm feeling a little tired today.
I haven't drank in a while either.
I'm an alcoholic, so I'm used to this.
Those 4 beers was the most beers I've had in a long time.
I love when people say that. I envy people that say that.
Why?
That they're like, dude, I had 4 beers last night, and I was like, dude, I woke up this morning feeling like piece of shit. It's like, I wish 4 beers did that to me. Like, I have to drink so much, and I'm not bragging about it. Like, I'm not
Yeah.
happy about it.
Yeah.
Because I would save so much money if I was like you guys. If I could get like a 6-pack of like Coronas, and by like the third one's like, woof, I need to hit the hay, you know, or whatever you guys say.
Whatever you say.
But like, no, serious. Yeah, but dude, like, my shit is fucked.
Yeah,
Like yesterday, like those 2 beers, it was like a good, like, all right, cool, it was a little pregame. But I was like, I need to go home, and then I went home, and then I had a few more beers, and then this morning I woke up, and I love waking up, and you feel like, oh, I think I'm not drunk, but I'm maybe a little buzzed.
Yeah.
You wake up buzzed, and then it's like I want to keep it going, especially like on a Sunday, kind of start your day. And so like earlier, I had like a little tall boy. I had a little tall boy.
Holy shit.
Yeah.
Yeah, you said you had beer, dude.
This morning.
That's
Yeah,
a
that-
one
that's
big
a that's a
beer.
one
what I was
big
saying earlier,
beer,
yeah.
dude.
Like when
That's
people
like
say
saying I-
one glass of wine and they get that massive glass. And they just fucking.
I'm telling you, I'm fucked.
a bottle's technically a glass, too.
But I'm finishing off with some coffee.
You're gonna
evens
pick
out.
right back up with some beer probably later today, aren't you?
Actually, no.
Really?
Probably meth.
Wow.
Yeah, I just skipped the whole. It's Sunday. I work tomorrow. I'm trying to be out early, so
Keeping it light.
yeah.
That's
I don't
fair.
want to feel bloated.
You don't do meth, dude.
Huh?
You don't do meth,
Dude, stop messing around.
dude. I don't think you'd have the nuts to do meth.
I would
dude.
never do
no.
meth. I was actually just
Who would
talking.
ever?
I don't think you'd have
like,
the
I mean,
balls
obviously,
to
there's
do
people that do it. Who in their right mind would do that shit?
Dude, I was just talking to Andy about this. I was like, you know, there's certain drugs that like people do them, and it's like that looks fun.
Yeah.
But like heroin, it's like I told him I was like someone could like do a like jump from the floor, like from the ground to like on top of a roof, like
Yeah.
fucking Wolverine, and I'd be like, that's cool, but like I'm still not doing it. Like if that's what it does for you, good for you. But I'm
Yeah.
still not gonna inject myself.
Dude, in Euphoria, they were remember in
Dude,
that,
yes, that's where that's where we got it from.
Yeah,
he
remember
was like, they make drugs look fun. I was like, maybe because
they make it look scary. You know, in that in the first episode where she talks about how, and this was the best it was ever explained to me in a show, where she talks about how she takes the drugs and she stacks them and stacks them and stacks them and stacks them for like those 2 seconds of nothingness. Remember she talks about that?
Oh yeah.
And I was like,
yeah.
oh, is that what the whole dragon chasing thing is, like the whole all you take all the drugs just to feel the 2 seconds of nothing.
Oh shit.
I don't know. Did
Yo,
you catch that?
Sounds terrible.
Oh, that's a good like. What is it? What's the word called for that?
Observation?
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's good.
But like,
You like that?
Like, we talk about it and we say like, fuck that, I would never do that. And like, you just never know
No.
like what they've gone through. But fuck, that seems gnarly. I don't know. Like
Yeah.
for myself, or I'm sure for you guys, like you the question comes up in I don't know what scenario.
Yeah.
But it's like, hey, would you want to do this shit? Hell no, bro.
Absolutely.
Do I
not.
look like I want to do it? What have I done to give you the impression that I would want to do something?
Please
like that?
tell me.
Please tell me, so I can never do that shit.
What am I
again.
doing that makes you think this?
Yeah. No, dude. So you were bringing up that thing, what you were saying, and have you seen this? There's this. You have Hulu?
Yeah.
Okay, so there's this movie called In and of Itself.
Not
You guys got to check it out.
Oh, you were telling me about
this.
this.
Is one of those things I'm telling you. Anyone listening to, as well as you guys, especially you guys, watch this. Put your phones away. I'm telling you, like, turn them off, put them away, put them in another room. Force you to just sit down and watch this movie. I can't explain. It's really weird. I can't explain like what it's about or anything. The best thing I can do is like it's this guy. He performed like I want to say 150 or 500 and something shows in New York. They were all free. They just invited people on, and it was like an experiment he did. But he's a magician, like right before your eyes, and he does as many shows as he does, and they record each and every show, and he's like every trick is like on point every time. So he's always getting it right, and they're like amazing tricks, like Chris Angel, but not like so demonic. You know,
yeah,
like
he's a
as
little-
he tells
he's
stories.
weird.
Okay, let me give you an example. He has these random ass people coming to the show, right? And he calls up some person, and he there's like a little like behind him on the wall are these little cutouts of like different parts of a story he's telling. And one is like little squares of like mail, and he's pulling out these like letters. Like I don't know how many letters he pulls out. He brings some random person from the crowd. He gives them a letter. He says, as you read this letter, or right as you're opening the letter's going to change. It's going to be written by someone that you know, specifically the name, the person, whoever you're thinking about. It's going to be. They start, and the crazy part is the way they filmed it. So the guy's on stage, and he's facing everyone that's in the crowd, and he's reading this letter, and you see him like kind of smiling, and then as he's reading it, he realizes like, holy shit, like this letter is from my grandpa or from my brother or from my sister or from my ex or whoever I'm thinking about when I open this letter. And it's like, how the fuck did this guy even know where this guy lived or anything? Like the magic trick is insane. And as he's reading it, he starts to smile, and then he goes from like, you see his face like, wait, what the fuck? Like you can tell, and everyone's like, what's he reading? And then he starts crying, and then he smiles and he laughs, and then at the end he reads the whole thing. And it's insane. Like the thing is like specifically made to him.
Yeah.
But there's no way that this fucking magician even knows where this guy's from. They're just random people from the like New York. It's insane. Like I know, but as the stories go on, like they really like they're really heartfelt. And it's all. I think the whole thing is about this guy trying to find who he really is, and everyone else in the crowd is the same way. And it's like people put on this like certain like face or for other people, and it's like, who are you really? Mm-hmm. It's insane. You guys got to watch it.
Yeah, it sounds dope.
Yeah, dude.
It sounds really cool.
Yeah, but
What is it called?
In and of itself.
In and of itself.
I can't remember the guy's name. And actually, like celebrities make appearances. Like Bill Gates is in it.
Oh shit.
that's a
What's
heavy
that?
one.
What's that other magician? The creepy one, not Chris Angel.
David Blaine.
David Blaine. He's in it.
The creepy one.
Yeah,
Automatic.
Yeah.
Oh,
They're
David
both
Blaine.
creepy, but yeah.
Can you be a magician and not be creepy?
No, dude. No.
It's automatic.
It's kind of part of the job. huh?
Yeah,
You gotta
it's
get a little
like
weird.
1 minute the girl's sober, next minute she's drunk. Boom, magic. You know?
Bill
That's
Cosby.
No, I've never been like a big magic guy. I'm not cool with the magic, dude.
I always thought it was cool.
I always thought it was cool just because of like I was always interested in like, okay, but how did you actually do it? Kind of thing, you know?
That always ruined it for me though. So
Yeah.
do you guys remember there was like a show back in the day with this magician?
Was it like Ripley's Believe? No.
No,
that's
no.
not.
It was like set up like that, all creepy, like in a castle or some shit.
Yeah,
but
wasn't he wearing like a mask or something?
he was all black, and he'd have, or like
Yeah.
his suit was all black,
Hey,
and he'd
man.
have a mask on, and he would do these crazy tricks. But then as soon as it was done, he would show how he did it.
Yeah.
and it kind of ruined it for me because it was like, oh, that's what he did. Oh,
I liked that show a lot. I remember that show, and I always liked them showing me how they did it.
I
after the
didn't. It
fact.
ruined the magic for me. I want to believe
On
it. Like how
Ripley's?
you guys watch like
No, it was something else. I can't remember the name.
Yeah, you know, fun fact, I had a cousin that actually worked in Vegas, and she worked on the show, on that show.
Whatever that show's name
I
is.
can't remember the name.
What is it?
World's Greatest Magician or something?
Maybe.
That's a movie, isn't it?
No.
No,
You're
that's
thinking of
World's
now,
Greatest Showman, isn't it?
That's
Yeah,
actually
yeah,
exactly
yeah.
that's what.
No,
Is
yeah.
Tom Holland in it?
There was one.
Yeah, Tom
Yeah.
Holland's in it.
And Zac Efron.
He is in it, dude.
And Wolverine.
Yeah, but Tommy Hall.
Wolverine. I was like, who's Wolverine?
Yeah, I get what I'm saying. But no, back to that show. There's actually one where he shows that he was like able to be underwater for like 20 minutes straight, holding his breath, and then it shows how he did it. He had like a little like tube that was feeding through his back behind the tank that no one could see.
Oh.
And I was like,
You don't like being told the sauce, huh?
no,
I don't want to be told the sauce
no.
either, dude.
Sauce.
Dude, like,
Just
if
fucking
some-
give me the plate.
Yeah, dude, if someone made some like bomb ass, like going back to sauce, someone made like some bomb ass salsa, right?
I don't want to know.
I was like, this is the most amazing I've ever had. And they're like, oh, by the way, like, you know,
The trick is-
I sprinkle my shit and my pussy juice in it.
Wow.
Wow.
Instead of lime
dude.
juice, I use pussy juice. And it's like,
Wow,
okay,
dude.
now you just fucking ruined it for
Wow,
me. I'm
dude.
still gonna eat it. But
Yeah,
like,
yeah,
I just, I hate that. That's
I
what
hope it ruins it for you in multiple levels, not just the fact that you found out how it's made.
Dude.
I'm just saying. Like, if you guys, if that's what your like, you know, your recipe, secret little sauces, just don't tell me. Keep it to
don't
yourself.
tell me, dude.
No.
Secret sauce.
Tell me when I'm on my deathbed.
No spoilers for Jordan.
Absolutely not, dude. How come you didn't wear your football jersey?
Because my team's not in the thing.
It's true. They're not in it.
Not in it, dude. You know they strong-armed me to be a 49ers fan?
That's true.
That's not strong arm,
100%.
man. That's just peer pressure.
They just bought me a
And you
jersey.
fella. Yeah, that's the best. Honestly, that's the best way.
Yeah.
If you have a friend that is like, oh, I don't watch football, I don't really have a team, or I watch it, I don't really have a team, just buy them a jersey one year, and they're like, all right, cool, I'm this fan now.
So
And they're gonna stick to it.
He
'Cause
tried
that
to
shit's fucking-
do that with jiu-jitsu, and it just hasn't worked yet.
Oh yeah, I heard about that.
We're going back on Tuesday, Eric. Don't worry. Even though you've never been.
I cannot roll with Jared, dude. He's too heavy.
What are you, like a green belt, purple belt,
No, bro. I'm a white belt.
burgundy
I'm a
belt?
baby.
Huh?
I'm a child.
Oh
And,
really?
He's a
How long
young,
you been
he's a
doing it for
youth,
while?
dude.
No, so when I did it, they like I don't know, 3 weeks after the pandemic was like really hit,
Yeah.
and everything shut down, and I haven't been back since. Kind of sucks,
Yeah.
but I'm back on Tuesday.
Jits looks fun. Like I won't. It does look like a fun thing to do. It would be cool to like get into it, but he bought me the gi and it never happened.
Yeah, I actually. So where are you guys gonna go? You guys go over there by Albertsons, right? By
Yeah.
CrossFit.
You guys can-
There's one in
Albertsons, would you just
Yeah, literally
in
the back?
in the cold meat.
So you
area.
can buy
Why,
groceries.
why was I thinking the cold meat area too?
that
There's no
makes
one
sense.
the most sense.
They have you warming up, beating like frozen fucking ribs,
like Rocky.
like Rocky. No, you can go to Albertsons. You can get groceries,
get
do
your
your
sesh.
taxes, and do a
Do jits in the back.
Do a jit session.
There it is, bro. One stop shop. What else? What else could you ask for?
Yeah. No, I've been wanting to do it. There's one by the house, and actually Cody,
Yeah.
Nadia's cousin.
What is that? That one's Yuma. Is that United?
No,
What is? Which one's that?
Fuck, I can't remember the name. I'm sorry. I'm blanking right
Bro, I would love to do some kickboxing. I just want to kick the shit out of something.
Dude, you know,
know.
I was, you know, Matt. I was telling Matt about the jujitsu stuff,
Uh-huh.
and he's like, "I want to do Muay Thai, bro. I want to do Muay Thai." And I'm like, "Where the fuck are you gonna find a Muay Thai gym?"
Yeah.
You
now.
know,
Are those like rare?
Here in Yuma?
I mean, yeah, in Yuma.
Oh, yeah,
Like,
I
I don't
don't
know.
know
Is there? I don't know. There might be.
I think they like teach classes there, but
Yeah.
I wouldn't even know what to do a Muay Thai class either unless you go straight to the source.
I just don't want to do striking. That's why I want to do jiu-jitsu. Just roll around.
Like you don't want to get hit in the head.
Yeah, dude.
Don't
I
spar.
have too many scars. I don't
true.
like. I'd rather just roll around. But like, actually, I heard a like creepy, scary story that I didn't think of. Like, so are you guys supposed to wear like cups or like soft cups, right? When
Do you wear cups and jits?
so you're supposed
Oh,
to.
you get your
I've heard
nads
you're
squished?
supposed to, but yeah. So there was someone told me that they got kneed in the balls and one of their balls swelled up, and
Oh, no.
they had to cut it before
Oh,
it
shit.
blew up. Yeah,
I was
just
always
because someone took a knee into their like they kneeled on their nuts.
So,
So that kind of freaked me out. I was
So
like,
here's
oh,
the-
like
I
I don't
think-
want to get hurt in that way.
yeah. Well, here's the thing though. Like, you can get hurt doing a lot of different shit, like riding a bike or working out at the fucking gym and trying to lift a little heavier.
Yeah.
Skating.
You could play basketball at fucking Carver Park or wherever, and you get, I don't know, you roll your ankle or some shit.
yeah.
Like,
Or you get crossed up by the white kid.
yeah, you get fucking clowned on, and you roll your ankle. But like, I feel like any activity. Well, you played soccer.
Yeah.
Like, didn't you like?
I got fucked. I stopped
yeah,
playing
you got a
soccer
little
because I kept
banged
getting
up there.
destroyed.
Yeah, but what I'm saying is like it's more. I don't know. It's just like when you play like soccer, like those just seem like they're not combative sports. Is what I'm saying.
Maybe because you played it as a kid, so it seemed less. It seemed like less of a risk as you got
Less
an adult.
intimidating?
Yeah,
Yeah.
because you were used to it already.
No, that makes sense.
It's like what is something you can just get in. Like skating looks terrifying as an adult.
Oh yeah.
Oh
Fuck.
yeah.
Yeah, because you go straight to diving in at 30 years old. Like you try to drop in at 30 years old and you hit your hip, dude.
Shit.
Yeah, you're screwed for a
You
while.
know, actually, it's a funny thing you bring up because have you noticed like as you're getting older, when you were younger, like for instance, like for me, when I was younger, I could get on like a quad or a razor and just go full on like sharp turns and shit and not give a care about what would possibly happen to me. Now that I'm older,
care.
dude, I'm so like when I like we go riding and like my dad fucking goes like he'll be just like going on this like berm and just like cut in and I'm like, ugh,
Dude, his
and like
dad
I
is
get so
terrifying.
scared. But it was like
Terrifying.
the shit he's doing now is what they did when we were little.
Yeah.
But it's like when you're older, I think you start to think about like what could like all the possibilities that could happen.
Yeah.
Like he could turn too hard, you could roll because we've rolled so many times. Actually, I think that's what got me. In
Yeah,
1 year, I went from never being in an accident in a razor to like rolling like 6
Holy
times
shit.
in 1 year.
Dude, it's
After the
scary.
third one, you didn't think to yourself, maybe I should
You need that
stop.
coffee? You never rolled in one?
No.
Oh, dude, it's
no,
scary.
I'm
It's
glad.
so, well, see, so 4 out of those 6 times, I was usually like at least buzzed or drunk, whether it was like Algolfo or Glamis or some shit. And so when you're like out of it, you're more relaxed.
Yeah.
Literally, you're riding, and the next moment you're upside down. because you're so like drunk or buzzed or
Yeah, and
whatever.
it kind of like you. It's almost like fucking what would you call it? Like portions of the film that skip,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
It's like it just skips to the next part. And
Yeah, it's like oh no, last thing I remember we're going up the hill. Next thing you know we're upside down.
yeah.
Yeah, but like so many times I was doing that, and so I was like, okay, like it's not that bad.
Right.
But then when we were like riding around sober, I'm like, dude, I need to either like start drinking, like I need to hurry up and get like buzzed at least, because I can't, because the whole time on the ride I'm just like, like I'm so
because
scared.
you're scared.
Yeah, and it's
Yeah.
like as I got older, that was like I think it's just I'm more aware of what could possibly happen. Also, I'm at a certain age where it's like you know,
You don't
like this is
recover as
when
quick?
yeah, exactly.
The
Yeah.
dunes are scary, man. Like I'm sure you've been. Like I never assume if you've gone or not.
To
Like the dunes and
Oh,
like,
yeah.
it's
Yeah.
fucking scary, huh?
Have you done
yeah,
photo shoots?
it gets scary. And then like when I've gone, we go with guys that go a lot. So
Yeah.
like we'll be shooting or something. I think that's how I've been mostly, just like since I have to shoot out there.
Yeah.
But yeah, we'll go with guys that go very consistently and that they've been doing it their whole lives, and then they're like, "Oh, let's go for a ride
Dude,
now that we're done," and they'll launch that shit.
Yeah.
and I'm fucking holding on for
Dude,
dear
it's
life,
scary.
and boom.
The thing is, they all like people like that always want to show you a good time,
Right.
Or they
That's
want
what
you to be a
yeah.
member.
And
I
I'm
was like,
don't
no,
worry about me, bud.
don't need a good time. I just
Just
want to
get me
take
home.
I want to take a leisurely ride, please.
Yeah.
I don't want to do this.
Like
dude.
just going like over the hills is nice.
Yeah.
It's smooth.
Oh,
Oh,
Yeah,
it's cool.
because as soon as you start going, as soon as you start falling into dunes like this, like when you're on the top and you fall in like that, like nope, I'm out. I don't want to do it anymore.
Yeah, it's
Dude,
crazy.
the other day, I think my dad's just an adrenaline junkie. The other day, he went
Yeah,
riding
he
over there, like going towards YPG, like where I guess Steven and them usually ride.
Yeah.
Out in those areas, he's like, dude, the other day we went on these like sick rides. He's like, we were on like this path where like if you went left or right, you would fall off this cliff. He's like, it was so sick. And I'm like, that doesn't sound
That
sick,
doesn't
Dad.
sound
Like,
cool at all.
Nope.
yeah, he's like, if I just made like a little left or a little right, I'd go off this cliff. It was so badass. I was like, that's
That's not badass.
Yeah, and I'm like,
It's not badass.
I'm like, am I a pussy? My dad's cooler than me. Like,
Yeah.
dude, he's insane.
I think walks are badass.
That's why every time he's like, he'll tell me like, Sunday, let's go on a ride. I'm like, okay, and I try to get drunk Saturday or stay up late. That way I sleep in and miss his call and not have to go.
You sabotage the trip.
Yeah.
No, dude, because I'm the older one. So
Yeah.
between me and my other two brothers, like whenever he wants to go riding, I'm always like, fuck it, I'm down.
Hard no, dude.
I'll
And
see
my
you
da-
there.
Yeah, and my dad's cool. He'll pack like a whole ice chest of beer and stuff. So like the whole ride there, I'm like having road
Chugging.
sodies like the whole way because I'm
No,
like
dude.
I need to get a buzz before I get there. Have like 2 beers because he likes to cruise it or go all crazy and then like get to the top of the hill and just like let's pop open some beers.
Yeah. I'm gonna hop in with the guy that has a kid.
Yeah,
Oh,
there you go.
Yeah,
'cause
I'm
they
going in
usually
with-
take it way more chill. Of course, like you don't want nothing to happen with your kid.
I know. I need to hurry up and have a kid. so
Also,
we can throw him
I
back
think we figured out what your underlying problem for was what you have going on with your drinking, pal.
there. What's that?
It's like you're just using it to cope with shit.
Isn't that what we all do?
No, pal.
Oh, okay.
No, bud. Definitely not. Am I been going to the good side?
Huh?
Oh, I was like, did I just realize I've been on the wrong side?
You can hear it.
Yeah, it would
Only
feel
you
great.
can tell us.
Yeah, that's
we
right.
sound great.
Yeah, this
these things
sounds
are fucking
amazing.
dope.
I wish.
So
I
shout out to Road for
How'd you-
making these.
Yeah,
you
they're
should
awesome.
sponsor Eric's podcast.
How'd
I
you
would love
find
to
out
be
about
Give him a
these?
third one.
the internet.
No.
These are cool.
You got to pee? No, I got to do this. Oh, 30-minute mark? Let's stop talking.
No, you're good.
And
You guys can see it better than I can.
for whatever reason, I always assumed that the USB mics wouldn't be as good as the XLR.
I assume so too.
That's what I've
They
always
sound
heard.
amazing.
Well, and I thought so
Yeah.
too. So like I bought those and I bought them for work and then I tested them. I was like, this might be the coolest thing I ever had. And because it has like this little program, it's so easy because forever producing the podcast was such a pain in the ass.
Yeah.
Like when we did Stoked and Stroke, it was like, oh well, we only have this. This is the limit, and then there's a limit on that, and it was, and then so when I realized that those things are so easy, and like I won't have to do any post or processing on them. I was like, oh, dude, done deal. I'm getting them, and I can do it all in one. And if like say we're traveling or say we want to go somewhere, all I need is my laptop, and we're good to go.
That's dope.
So it's fun, dude.
So wait, you can't just record with just this?
No, you need the laptop.
Oh,
It's all going into here,
Okay.
which is, I mean, whatever.
I mean, it's the same thing as the mic going into the recorder.
Yeah, it's a different thing. It's just nice. It's like one less step. It just goes straight into here.
Oh, okay.
But it's kind of nice. It would be cool if it can go straight into there, huh?
Yeah. That's
Dude.
why. That's why I said, is this a mic and a recorder all in one? 'Cause
No.
That'd be sick.
Sorry, dude.
Road,
Sorry
if
to
you're listening. Road, if you're listening.
Well,
Sorry
I'm
to-
sure they make recorders that you could speak directly into. I mean, this one you could speak directly into the recorder.
Yeah, that's
seen
another
people
thing
do
I've
that.
seen on the streets when people
Yeah.
do like those interview
You've been to
things.
the streets?
Oh, dude, all the time.
Oh, that's cool.
It's right by my clothes. But you can put like a little poof ball in the end, and you can like talk into that.
Yeah.
That's
Oh.
pretty- I might just take that actually. Now I think about
You
it.
really could. Those things are the shit.
Yeah, the top part. Yeah, I might just do
That's
that
true.
for the first one.
Yeah.
Huh.
So yesterday we were talking about you doing a new show called Slob on the Block.
Yeah. Thank you to these two right here.
It'd be fun, dude.
That's why, dude. You know what?
Creative.
So last night doing the podcast with you guys, it was cool to do the podcast. But at the same time, what we did as far as like you guys helped me,
Yeah.
like try to expand like possible ways I can like make this thing bigger. And I want to do like on a weekly or at least like once a month basis where we just hang out with like creatives and
Yeah.
like I kind of tell you like, okay, for my podcast I have this issue and you guys all give me feedback of what I could do to make it better. And then we just go around the room and like you guys like, oh, you know, like I've been thinking about like
Also, like group therapy.
kind of, but like for like creatives
mean
because
like
it
the
also
circle jerk?
helps.
You
Yeah. We can all start out like the first 30 minutes talking about like our actual problems.
You mean
Like we're just
rehab?
crying and sad.
Jordan
and then
talks about getting drunk before rides with his dad.
He's the only one with an issue.
I'm like,
Oh no, dude. I could.
So I'm sorry to cut you off, Eric.
Yeah,
but
dude.
I like that
He's
idea.
not sorry.
I like that idea, and I think, like, I mean, maybe we didn't have the exact idea before, Eric, but like when we
love when he
just
does
got the studio,
Yeah.
and we talked about possibilities with it, and I think something like that was in kind of as a conversation, right, where like people come together, they help one another kind of create or brainstorm and just kind of be a space to make dope stuff.
Yeah, the studio could like it could be anything. The way like life went the last couple of years, that's kind of how it ended up. Was the way it was, and then we were in there a lot for a good period of time. We did the minis, and it was cool. It worked, and now we're not so much in there. But maybe if we do like the community, like the podcast again, we can dedicate a space to it. Like because now things are getting easier, and like and also we didn't have I can't speak for Jared, but like I didn't have a lot of money for stuff, and now I have a little bit more. So like I was like, oh, now I can buy mics if I need to, or like stuff like that, or even like if we want to like just hire people to like all we have to do is sit down. That'd be great, dude. All we have to do is
that's
get
the
in there,
dream.
That's what
sit down.
Literally show up and just have the conversation.
Yeah, dude, like-
Instead of worrying about I have to edit this, I have to color grade that, I have to move this. Or I
You have to set up the whole studio before anything even goes.
So it'd be
like-
cool. So it's like, imagine this. We do a podcast on a Saturday
Love the
morning
ham
or Saturday evening. I like morning because then we can do it everyone in the afternoon.
Yeah.
We come in and all we do is show up. We have an assistant who comes in, brings coffee, or like an assistant to like the producer. Then
Well,
there's
a
a
mini fridge set up that he can restock.
Yeah, like
the
they come
show.
in like a Jamie almost, and then there's an actual producer, and then later on we have an editor somewhere else that we can just send it to. We don't have to do anything because then we're also employing people, which is like the whole cool thing.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're opening up jobs.
Yeah, we're giving people jobs. Byron.
We're being a Trump. We're making job opportunities for the Yuma locals.
And I think the cool part about that is you're creating job opportunities in your own space. And I think that's dope. And that's something that I never thought I would get to, or I just didn't think about getting to when I first started. Because I mean, you start off and you're just trying to figure shit out, right? But then you come to realize like, whoa, I just hired this kid that was in a similar position that I was, a couple years back to go shoot this event for me, or second shoot this wedding, or edit, or whatever the case is, or something like how Eric is talking about. That's dope. That'd be.
It's
awesome.
like, yeah, because you're providing people jobs. I never really thought about it. It wasn't like a big goal for me. It's like I want to provide jobs. I always like it'd be nice to find a way to give back to Yuma, and that's a small way to do it. Is like providing jobs and putting back. That's why it was like yesterday when we were talking about the shirts. It's like that's why it was kind of important to do like the shirts locally. Like I really wanted to be able to say like made. It's like when people like they want. It's like when big brands or companies want their stuff to say made in the USA. It's like the same thing with Yuma. Is I want my stuff to be like made from here. Like it'd be cool. It's just nice to say because it everything comes out of here.
Yeah.
So
And
it'd be
Yuma's
fun.
such a local first community, I think.
Yeah.
Oh,
Like,
100%.
Yeah, I don't think there's many places like that. Well, maybe there is. Hopefully there is.
Yeah.
But like when it comes to Yuma, like there's something local that pops up, like people at least give it a chance.
Yeah, for sure. The community here is like mad cool and supportive.
Yeah.
That's why I like about it, and that's why the pods are fun because, and there's not a lot of pressure to like have it be like a really formal thing like what we're doing now, but it's just fun to like get together. Like we were like if we wanted to have, you know, if it's just us and then Steven or somebody else, like we can do that. But it's just fun to like, you know, we don't have to like talk about what's going on in the community like a news thing, but we could like, you know, very much so. But
well,
who
you
knows,
were talking
man?
you were talking about yesterday where you know, when you podcast, it almost feels like how when your dad would stop by your uncle's house, and they just talk for like hours or whatever.
Yeah,
you know?
do you remember that?
Yeah.
Like as a kid, you'd pull up somewhere, and then your dad would just end up bullshitting, and you're bored, so he tells you to go sit in the car, and then you feel like you're sitting in the car for hours. Which now, and I realize
it's like,
that
we'll leave right now in 15 minutes. You know,
Oh my God.
But it's cool because it's like it's uninterrupted. Like we're not on our phones really. Like we're dedicated to the conversation. Like we talked about it yesterday, where Jordan was like, podcast is hard because sometimes like you feel like you have to entertain, but then you still want to have a conversation that's truthful, right? That's meaningful in the sense of like how you and I can talk, but I don't know. I like the podcast stuff.
Do you guys like
no fucking like, oh, let me, you know, look at this or show you this TikTok that I saw that we might get a kick out of it, but I don't know. It's not as meaningful in a sense.
You're talking about like it has come natural.
Do you
like
guys
I don't have to cut in certain parts. So it's like, okay, hey, by the way, look at this video, and it's like that's like a segment or something. It can just be like a flowing conversation where we're in the moment.
Right.
We're not, like you said, we're not on our phones. We're like, oh, by the way, look at this. It's just like we're all just talking whatever's coming to our minds. And we're just running off of it.
Well, and as you say, like I think of like shows that do like the funny clip right in between, and everybody's watching it, and then like they'll watch it, and then they'll go right back into the conversation. Or build off of what they just watched, right? Yeah. Crack a few jokes, laugh, you know, and then just continue from there.
Yeah.
It's not like it stops the flow of anything. It just adds to it. You know, worst case scenario, just adds to the conversation.
Oh, okay.
do you prefer to like do it at night?
Like record at night?
Better question. What's the benefits of doing it? What do you enjoy more about doing it between like now and the afternoon? Because I think that's going to be a stride that's going to be like tested.
You know what? For me, it's not so much. I honestly, I don't prefer like a certain day or night. Like I don't prefer day or night. But what I do ask is like when I bring a guest on, is that they don't give me like I need to be out by this time.
Oh, yeah.
Because like I don't like to feel rushed. I don't like to feel like because like you know, especially like with us, you know, like we're doing this all on our own. We're coming up with material. We're inviting the guests on. We're editing. We're making sure the camera's rolling. We're making sure the audio sounds good. So much shit's going on.
Yeah.
Then you're adding to the fact that now I have a time limit.
Yeah.
So now I gotta watch the time. It's like shit, like the stuff I want to get to, like the topics I have. Now I can't get certain ones. So what's the more important one that's gonna make this episode good? So it's like so much shit's going on in my mind. So I hate when people come on and they're like, by the way, I gotta be gone by this time. Because like, remember I said yesterday when we took our break, we took a good 40-minute break.
Yeah,
and we just ate snacks and just bullshitted, talked about other stuff, and then went back into it and we were comfortable. It wasn't like it wasn't like, all right, let's hurry up. We gotta hurry up and go.
Hurry up because I gotta be somewhere or something.
Yeah, when
I
I have certain guests and I understand some people are really busy, so when they come on, their time's valuable. So I know it's like, okay, let me switch the battery out, take a piss, come back, and let's continue.
Yeah.
So and then that kind of just like, it doesn't give me time to like regather my thoughts or gather my thoughts back together and be like, okay, what's the next topic we're gonna talk about? What are some things we can talk about? What jokes can we crack? Anything bullshit like that. And so it kind of takes that away from me. So I don't prefer a day or night as long as you just know when you come on, 2-3 hours of your time is what I need.
Yeah.
Which I get it in time. Like I'm probably gonna have to pay people for that because that's like you said, it's valuable time. You know.
But
for sure.
like so.
Or like
I think
bring them snacks or
the
something.
cool thing about podcasts is like, say you continue to do this and you grow your following to a number where it benefits people to come on.
Yeah.
Like then they might be asking you like, hey, can I get on the podcast? And these are the dates I have available. And then now you're working with people they provide their story, and what they get out of it is a little bit of promo.
That's very true. Yeah.
Like Hot Ones does it, right? Where like they'll do the whole show, they'll talk, they'll go over some history, some current events, and that with whatever person's there, and then at the end it's like, all right, you completed the thing, go ahead and give your plug, and we'll end the show. And it's like, all right, cool. Well, I'm Shaquille O'Neal. Make sure to go do this and that, and this new company that I'm starting. And
they have always
see
a
you
thing to
later.
promote.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. So they get something out of it.
Yeah, and they get because a lot of people watch Hot Ones.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
So it's one of those things where it's like you give up your time, but then you also get some good promo.
Yeah. It comes natural too, though. Like if say when Cafecito opens 2.0, like we can have Ashley, like yo, let's talk about 2.0 or Trap, both.
Yeah.
Or like something. Some of that stuff comes naturally. In celebrity world, it's like when like a comedian has like dates or something.
Yeah.
They'll go on a
Dates,
pod
yeah.
or they have a new special. That's like usually the thing. They'll have a new special and they'll go on like they'll do a tour. Yeah. Like it's funny when like on like in the comedian space, like well you'll see they'll do like the whole round. They'll do everybody's podcast.
Yep. I was just gonna say like I remember when Joe Coy's new special was coming out.
Yeah.
He hit all of them.
Yeah.
Like he hit all of the podcasts, and then at the end, obviously after the conversations were over, he plugged it in. Mm-hmm. It's like that's what you got to do. And what happens? He freaking was like the #1, comedy stand up for Netflix for like I don't know however long, a couple months or whatever.
Well, yeah, they all talk about it too, like how nowadays with like podcasts blowing up, that's the main like marketing thing now. Mm-hmm. Because back like before then, like celebrities would have a movie or like comedians would have their special. The best way to put it out was just go on this like what do they call it like marketing tour or something. Mm-hmm. So like all they would do is spend a whole year and they'd go to like these interviews,
or like
these morning
tour.
shows, yeah. And it's like nowadays no one really watches, that's fucking shows to look out for that, but everyone listens to podcasts.
Yeah.
And that like what you said what Joey Coy did, where he hit every single podcast. Yeah. That was him just spreading his like seed of his fucking his special.
Yeah.
And that's the best way to do it is during like podcasts. Mm-hmm. And that's why like I think I've noticed like within the comedian like family, like all them. It's like a what's the word? Like whenever they make bets, most of their bets are like, all right, if so and so wins, like you have to shout out my tour on your podcast.
Yeah.
So and I love that because it's so funny because it's one of those things that's like I don't want to fucking do it. Like like Brian Callen them. It's like all right, like we gotta fucking Andrew Schultz. We gotta say his tour because I lost his bet or something. It's like no one wants to like promote someone else on their podcast.
They're funny,
and it's so funny when people like when they go like when Chris D'Elia or someone goes on theirs and like, oh, by the way, go check out Congratulations podcast. Like, no, dude, no, you can't say like no one wants to like shout out anyone, but it's just like the joke, and it's so funny though. I love that.
I like how supportive that the comedy community is.
I mean, from the outside looking in, it definitely looks like they're pretty tight knit. Yeah. And like if you're good with them, like you're good, right? Because like they'll have you on. Yeah. They'll take you on tour. They'll do things like that. Because why would you want to be on the bad end of that crew? Know? Because you guys could probably name like, oh yeah, this guy. They're all cool, and they all like they fuck with each other, which is dope. This is dope. You don't
they're cool, man. I think they're funny, dude. It'd be cool to do like. It'd be cool. This is just fun to just get together. Like we were talking about it in the car yesterday. We were driving. It's just It's just a fun excuse to unplug from shit and just be with each other. Yeah. Because it's like it's hard to do that now, unless we're like out drinking or stuff or something. It's like it's rare that you just sit and you're fully attentive to like a conversation.
Yeah. Like how do you think a party would go? Like say if I threw a party, right? Yeah. And I invited like you guys and like some of our friends and stuff, and at the front door I took away everyone's phone.
I'm not opposed.
I think that would be great.
Do you think,
do you think people would do it though?
People, honestly, like if I put the invite out, I'd be like, all right, like if you have like
a lot of people would fall off.
Like if someone's pregnant or someone's sick and you need your phone, like all right, just don't come then. Yeah. Because like I legit would want no one. Don't come. I would want no one to have their phone.
A no phone party? Do it.
A no phone party, bro.
Like you can bring your phone, but like just know at the front you got it. Like that's like your ticket.
What if you had like a phone room, right? Oh, and you leave the phone there. And like, if you need to use your phone, you go to the room, kind of like a restroom.
And if it's like a group of people, you all know you're pieces of shit. It's like, oh man, we should be out in the party.
You're in the phone room.
Yeah, if there's 5 people at the phone room, like
I'll put the studio as the phone room. If you guys got to use it, and we'll all see them because it's like in the front of the house.
Are you going to the phone room?
So when everyone's going, it's like, all right, you can
go.
Go
to the phone room.
Just know you're a fucking loser.
Because then you're left to the subtleties of like an awkward silence, not even an awkward silence, but just silence in general. Like the time to like process something real quick, think about it, and just,
Yeah, that's a great idea.
Yeah, I was thinking about that.
Nobody comes.
I know. Fuck you, bro.
Nobody shows.
At that point, I'd be like, all right, you guys are all fucking losers. I guess you guys are all addicted to your
think
phones.
It's fun, man. I think it's cool. It's not. It'd be a cool experiment. It's always best it's always nice when it happens naturally. But
Yeah.
yeah, it'd be cool if fun experiment.
I think it'd be great. Like, fuck it, force their hand to fucking talk.
You know what I'll do? Is I'll have Isaac. I'll like give him snacks and drink and just have him hang out in there. When someone comes in to be on their phone, I'm gonna have him start pressing record and just interview him. Like, so what are you talking about? Like, why is it so important that you had to come in here? That way, yeah. And at the end of the night, we'll just watch like everyone like the reasons why they had to go in there. Like, if they legit were just like, I just wanted to check Instagram. Like, fucking okay,
so
bro.
stupid.
You had to come in here just to check Instagram.
But then you run into the not the problem, but like the situation where like, what if someone does have something serious going on? So you know.
Well, then yeah, that's right. If they come in, he's like, no, I like it's something important. Like, okay, my bad.
Yeah.
But if it's like, oh, I just came in to check my phone, like I don't know, there's some bullshit, I would just catch him.
Yeah, because you would just I'm thinking about it right now. You would just go to your phone just to like BS. But if like your lady's there and you're like everybody's person's there,
the main people you talk to, it's like who you talking
like,
to right
who
now?
the fuck? Yeah, who else are you talking to?
Everyone you normally talk to.
How old were you when you got a phone?
I was in middle school.
Whoa.
Yeah, dude, my first phone was so dope. It was the Nextel ones that you would press the
walkie-talkies.
Yeah,
They're tight.
Dude, those were so sick. I wish they had that.
What was your favorite cell phone? You can't see other than an iPhone.
So I had this Verizon Dare. Oh shit.
A Dare?
Verizon Dare.
What does that look like?
So it was like think about like an iPhone, but it was small.
Let me take a piss.
Go pee. Yeah, go pee.
Go for it, pal. Does it come up? I
What?
think it's a Dare.
A Dare?
Yeah.
Verizon.
Dare. Yeah.
This is kind of the nice thing about having a computer right here.
Yeah, you just.
Is we can Google things. Oh, this kind of looks like a Dare. Which one?
That one right there. Dude,
This one? I'll put a pic up. I'll
that
save
was
this right now.
the best cell phone.
What the?
Isn't it cool?
What is it? What is this? What was what was the thing about it?
Like about it, it was touchscreen.
Oh, it was a touch screen.
Yeah.
I've never seen this phone in my life.
I'm pretty sure it was. Yeah, it had to be.
This is
How the fuck am I gonna
interesting.
text?
I'll put a picture up right here. That's so weird. So this was like the first touch that I never heard of these before, dude.
Yeah, dude, it was sick.
Really? You know what I had, dude? I had this one right here. It was called was it a flip? You know, it was like a red Sprint phone, and like you can.
Yeah.
Is it called a flip?
Yeah, that's cool. I think so.
Really?
Yeah, it was like the knockoff Sidekick. Dude, Sidekicks were fucking dope.
Sidekicks?
Yeah,
Let
those
me
were
s-
sick.
It was called a rumor.
A rumor?
Yeah.
Oh,
No. Yeah, that one is that's a little. So I had this phone right here. It was called a Sprint, and dude, this is throwing. Oh, it's funny because I'm looking at this,
yeah.
and as I'm looking at
You're
it,
getting hyped.
I remember exactly the type of person I was, dude. Dude, a
What
Sprint.
kind of a douchebag I was.
Dude, a Sprint rumor. These are
Let me
so.
see. I'm gonna peek over.
No, check this out, dude. A Sprint rumor. This guy right here. Yeah. So in the phone, it had like the little.
All the chicks had those.
All the chicks.
All
had
the
this
girls
one.
had those. They had them in green.
Green?
I think there was a burgundy one or
There was a red one.
Yeah.
There was a red one.
Yeah,
Jordan,
dude.
what was your
The
favorite
chicks had
cell
those.
phone other than an iPhone growing up?
Hey Jordan, real quick, can you hand me a little bit of toilet paper?
No.
Please.
So I used to have this Android.
Oh, dude. Dude, good thing I had that TP in here. I thought I was gonna get made fun of.
Why do you have that in here? Jerking off?
No, when I was sick actually, and masturbation.
You masturbate when you're sick?
Yeah, dude, gets rid of stuffy noses.
Yeah, it gets everything out in a different way.
Well, not masturbation, just nutting.
dude,
It's like a different type of phlegm.
when we were growing up, my cousin Tommy, he was notorious for walking around my grandma's house because he would take toilet paper and shove it up his nose. You remember? Do you remember that?
Who?
Tommy. He would walk around my grandma's
they all
house.
bad allergies.
He
My mom
had
has it too.
super bad allergies. Like
They have
and
runny noses.
Yeah, and he would shove
just
toilet
flows
paper in
up.
his nose, and he would just be kicking it like this. Yeah. And I saw him a couple days
So
ago.
I get bloody noses whenever the weather changes. It's weird.
Do you feel a bloody nose coming on?
No,
Same.
no, but
It dries out your.
Oh, you're not using that for your nozzle.
No, pal.
Smart.
I'm being a problem solver right now.
Oh, I love this. Okay, back to your phone thing. What's like?
It was it was the Android. So it looked like a brick phone. It looked like so if you held it sideways, it looked like a camera. It had and it opened up with a keyboard in it.
Oh, I think I know
What
what
was
you're
it
talking
called?
Dude, and I thought.
and then the part 2 version was a slide up.
Wasn't it like a juke?
No, it wasn't. No,
Never mind.
it was an Android. Damn, I can't remember, but I remember if you held it sideways on the back, it had like a big ass camera like this. You could even open the lens, like it had a lens cover and everything. What was it called?
It flipped up.
No. So that was like the second version. Let me see.
It rotated.
Just put like Android with like keyboard.
Holy shit, dude! There's so many.
I know. I'm like, this is gonna go down a rabbit hole.
Everyone called it like a brick phone.
You know what I do miss though? What was cool was like T9.
Oh,
Yes.
yeah, and your
T9 was tight, dude.
Oh, that's what it was. So
Okay.
So when you opened it, on the front side would be a keypad, so you could do T9, and it had a mini screen,
And it flipped.
and it would tell you like if you had a text, it would tell you like a little like
Was it called a rumor?
no.
was it literally the phone?
I
Put in
can't find-
Juke cell phone.
It's not Juke though, but I know what you're talking
Wow,
about.
dude, just shut them down.
Yeah, you piece of shit.
Juke
Idiot.
cell phone.
So remember?
I remember
that
this
one?
phone.
That was tiny.
Dude, this thing was tiny, bro. I
But
think
you
cell phones
said
are
a
getting
little
smaller
screen, right?
again,
And you could
dude.
do
Yeah,
T9?
in the front.
I like the big phones now, dude. I'm not mad at it. But you had a phone in middle school?
Well, yeah, because
You're younger.
My dad had like work phones, and so like he just gave me one when he got a new one,
Yeah.
and literally the only thing I could do was communicate with whoever had the little.
Oh,
Yeah.
like cell phone?
So I mean, it was a cell phone, you know,
Yeah.
but like I think my first real phone was my eighth, like going into my freshman year,
Yeah.
especially because I lived in Somerton and I was going to school in
needed
Yuma.
Yeah.
And I think, I don't know, it just made my parents feel a little more comfortable.
Yeah.
And
think it
honestly,
did.
the actual reason I got a cell phone was because of my sisters. Like, because they would get new phones and I would just get their hand-me-downs. And it was great because they took really good care of their stuff. So, like, I was getting a new phone, you know, every year or 2 years.
The benefits of having older siblings.
It was awesome.
Damn, that's
Yeah.
tight.
And then when I was I think at the end of my junior year, they got me an iPhone. My sisters did.
You really?
It was lit, bro.
Was it the 4?
Yeah, it was.
Dude, the 4 was lit. I was thinking about this a couple days ago that I think I came across some film photos and I remember thinking about that time of the year and I was like, oh shit, and I had an iPhone 4.
Yeah.
And it was lit.
Didn't the game completely change
With
when
iPhones?
You had an iPhone,
Dude, it was tight. I'm trying to remember what phone I had before the iPhone, but I think I remember having that rumor for a long time.
Yeah.
And I thought it was sick.
What?
But
What rumor?
it was called a rumor. The phone was called a rumor. It was a one that like you can type like this and then you flip it over and then you push it up and you have the whole keyboard and you can flip it back down. It was a slidey one.
So I always had Verizon, but I always wanted T-Mobile just so I could have a sidekick.
Dude, I was just
I
telling
remember,
Eric,
like in
sidekicks
school,
were
girls would have sidekicks, and I would just grab their phone and just be like, it was like a fidget spinner. I was like,
great. Yeah. Yep.
like without looking, I was to do it like
There's
all
always
day
girls
long.
named Jessica that had sidekicks.
Huh?
There's always girls named Jessica that had sidekicks.
Or like Valerie
Oh, Valerie's
or
definitely.
Victoria
Valerie's
or
had 'em.
Vicky. Yeah.
Priscilla. I feel like a Priscilla.
Priscilla.
Would have that.
Bro, stereotypes are great.
It sucks. I know. I feel like certain names don't have like you just say certain names like they don't have like a certain stereotype.
They don't resonate with you.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like certain things don't go. Like certain names don't go with anything.
Yeah, the 3 biggest names that have stereotypes for girl. No, okay, let's do a guy one first. Top 3 guy names that have easy stereotypes: Kyle's, Josh's. There's gotta
Chad?
be one more. Jack's?
Chad.
Chad's, yeah, for sure. I was thinking more of the local, but that works too. And
Jake?
then Jake, yeah,
Just great
his name's
guys.
probably Jake.
Jakes are great.
Jakes are
guys.
great guys.
I've never met a
Jakes are
bad-
probably like
Never met a bad Jake.
I never
to
met
be
a bad
honest.
Jake.
Jakes are probably like Aquarius or some shit.
What
I don't know.
All
are
of them
you?
are?
I don't know.
Are you into like astrology and shit?
No, I fucking hate it. There's so many times like I
You
would
kind of like it.
hang out with like people and they just be, like the first thing's like, when's your birthday? And I'd be like June 16th. They're like, oh, you're a Gemini. It's
It
like,
makes sense.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
Now
dude,
I get
yeah.
it.
Dude, I'm starting to get that
But
way. I'll ask girls when their birthdays are. I'm like, fuck, we're not gonna
no,
work.
don't do that.
We're not gonna work.
Dude,
You're
no.
a Leo. It's not
'Cause
gonna work.
No, that just goes back to like opposites attract, and it's like either they do or they don't. Like either you find someone that's exactly like you, and then that relationship works out because it's like you're with yourself, so you're having a good time, or you're with like the complete opposite. So like if I'm crazy, the other person's like calm.
Chill.
They kind of mellow me out.
I like that one.
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. So it's like opposites attract don't always work that way. Same thing with like when it comes to those fucking what are those things called the horoscope.
Yeah.
Same shit. Like it's like you read those
That's
and it's
what
like
that
oh I don't belong with that person. It's like Or you do.
You should
I
probably
love reading
listen.
horoscopes and only taking the positive sides.
That's what everyone does.
That's not me.
I'm
That's
a Libra. Let me read what's going on today. It's like, all right, today you're gonna be an asshole, but you're also, gonna fucking, I don't know, make some money. It's like, yeah, I'm gonna make some money.
It's a
Dude, that shit's funny. My mom used to always tell me that I have an evil twin, and like with Pisces, that's like a thing. Is like you have like a split personality sort of thing, and my mom's like, you have an evil side. I'm like, what are you talking about?
Yeah.
You have an evil side, dude. It's just all the same guy. Just
Your
sometimes.
mom every night saying the rosary, like for your evil side.
Probably, bro. That's how she was. Say, do you pray for my evil side? Dude, it's funny like doing that though, because like you always find a way to like convince yourself of the horoscope.
Yeah.
It's just funny. We're like, you do that where you're like, what are you again? And then you're like, that fucking makes
I
sense.
never asked that.
I feel like I've always kind of believed in the horoscope just because growing
It's
up,
fun.
since it was 4 Scorpios in the household.
All you guys are Scorpios?
So my sisters are, and my dad and mom are.
Oh.
And my brother's a Taurus. And
What are you?
Libra.
What is that? February?
No, October.
I don't fucking know.
You
dude.
totally pulled that one out of your head.
I just said it. Whatever
Any
came
month
to
of the year. What is that,
Anyone.
June? I don't know.
No, I know June.
So I think it's like late September to mid-October.
I hate that it's like that. Why doesn't every month just have it? Why does it have to be certain days a day?
Because that's not the way the stars
I
work,
fucking
dude.
hate
The
that.
stars
Fuck
are
the
dicks,
stars,
but-
dude.
Anyway.
What are we gonna?
So it's always a running joke. It's like, oh, that's what you get when a house full of Scorpios, whatever.
Yeah.
So like, I always kind of believed that, like, oh, I'm a Libra, like I balance.
You're a librarian.
You're the.
I'm chill. I'm a balancer, big balance guy.
You are a big balance guy.
I feel like I balance things.
He's a
well.
big balance guy.
You know what I don't
how to
balance
spin a
well?
ball on
Time
your finger?
management. No. No, I don't have.
What
that.
did you
You're
say?
terrible. Huh?
What did you say?
I said, do you know how to balance you know how to spin a basketball on your finger?
Oh, that's hard.
Who
I
said
can't
you're a
do
great balancer?
Not like that.
Talk about
bud.
yourself. I have to pee.
You can stand on one foot drunk and touch your tip of your
Yes.
nose. Have you ever done a
The
sobriety test?
No, I haven't. I haven't needed to do that.
Yeah, me neither. No, I'm being serious. I've never have.
Yeah.
I've always wondered if I can pass it.
Get fucking faded and then do it.
Actually, I probably can't because I know when I get to a certain point, I start like kind of stumbling or.
Dude,
going
remember
to
when
the
you
right-
stumbled into one of our friends' decorations in their art?
Yeah,
and you
the
destroyed
elephant.
it?
Yeah,
Yeah.
it was kind of your fault.
100% was not my
You
fault.
pushed me away and I bounced off the wall and hit it.
You pushed me, bud, and I hit.
I pushed away from you.
Yeah, sure you
You
did.
stayed still and I pushed you. No, dude, I feel bad about that all the time. Like it really sucks because it's like now I'm just known as that guy.
They bring it up all the time. Remember when Jordan did this? And I'm like, yeah, I do remember.
But
when
you know
Jordan
what
did
though?
that.
I left my footprint on this.
Yeah, you did.
This earth.
You
Because
really
now
did.
they're always gonna think about that.
Yeah.
And they're always gonna think about me. So I'm a memorable ass fucking person.
Not the best memory.
Hey, it's a fucking
It's a
memory, dog. I'll take
the
it.
memory.
No, I think about it all the time. I'm like, I should probably buy them, but I can't even buy them. Like, it's not. They weren't just elephants from
No,
like
they
Ross.
meant
They were
something.
from
like
a trip Thailand. Yeah, and I was like, well, I can buy that.
Yeah.
What
you
is
can't
this?
do that.
The time I broke Sandy's elephants, he's just. bringing
That's
up
what I
that shit.
thought you were
Yeah.
talking about.
Piece of shit. No, he was just. And I was telling him, I was like, you know what though, like, because he was saying that every time they bring it up all the time and talk about it, I was like, you know what, I left my footprint on this earth. Then
You really
they're
did.
always gonna think of me. And he's like,
How did
in the
that
worst
happen?
way.
You guys were raging?
I was like, it's a fucking memory.
You guys were raging home.
No, we were leaving, and Jordan was trying to be funny. and was like, "Hey, bro, I don't want to go. Like, tell Said I don't want to leave. Like, I want to stay here with you." And so he hugged me, and he put all of his weight on me, and I went back and I hit the wall, and that's when everything came.
And he
coming
blames
down.
me. I'm sorry I love you, Jared, and I wanted to stay longer with you.
Yeah, but
could've
you're a
showed
real
your
you're a
love
real
without putting
weight
all
pusher.
of your weight on me.
Yeah, you're a real weight pusher.
That's why I'm trying to lose weight, so I'm less on you guys.
No. You need to let me finish my sentence. You're a real weight pusher when you're drunk.
Yeah.
You
He pushed
100.
the
You
weight
let
onto
your
others.
huh?
He pushes his weight onto others.
100%, dude. You
Push
put your
pee.
weight upon others when you're
Push
you're
and pee.
drunk.
That's why I do. I push and pee before pee was pushed.
Yeah, you are a pee pusher, dude.
Push and
You're
pee,
a
push and
big-
it's a tongue
You're a
twister.
big pee pusher.
I was pushing pee before pee was being pushed.
That's a
Piece of
goodie.
pussy shit.
Dude, I can't. Dude, we've had to carry this guy downstairs at the
Oh,
crest. I carried him in here once. He's just a big goof when he's faded.
Yeah.
Okay, so this is a guy that likes to get drunk and then just lay on the street.
When did I do
I have
that?
pictures of it. We got drunk one time. We had like 3 tall cans, And he went outside, and we're just sitting in the front, and then there's pictures where you're like laid out on the street with like the tall boy next to you.
My street?
Yeah, right here in the
I
front.
don't remember this, dude.
And I was like, after a while, like he was like, take pictures of me. I was taking pictures of him, and I was like, all right, let's go inside. It's cool.
I said take pictures
yeah,
of me?
and
That's
he was
so
just like,
cock. Why
I
did
just want to
say
lay here and stare up at the stars.
that? When did...
And I was like, well, let's go. He's like, and then you were like, okay, to be honest, because I can't get up. I'm like, oh, okay.
What was this Stoked in Stroke Days?
Yeah.
He's like, to be honest, I pissed myself.
And I'm embarrassed to get up.
No, it might have been like when I was still in the army, like times I'd visit. Remember, because every time I'd come down, I'd always stay at your house.
Oh,
I'd
yeah.
come down to Yuma.
Yeah.
And
Oh, we were young then.
Yeah.
I might have still been in college.
Maybe, I don't know.
Are you getting
But
hot, pal?
Yeah.
You were doing
little
that
bit.
yesterday. Every time I
I
gave
do
you a
this
beer,
all.
you're like
I
rolling
do
on
this a
your
lot,
forehead.
dude.
I get so fucking hot so fast. I don't
Dude,
get it.
I'm always warm, and then I take my temperature because I'm always like freaking out, and I'm like, I'm fine. But I get hot. My head gets hot. And I think when I get tired too, like you know how like this all you feel all this,
Yeah.
and it feels good. I do it at the gym too. The first thing I do, I walk in, I just like put the thing on my head.
Are you tired right now?
Am I tired?
Yeah.
I'm a little.
Recovering a little bit.
I'm dragging some
I
ass.
feel like
Oh.
you're always recovering. I've never seen you at like peak performance, dude. I'm like, I know I get to
see
funny.
that show, huh?
I'm not trying to be funny. Like I'm being
You're
serious.
always
Like I've never like there's never a time I hang out with you and you're like, dude, I have all this energy. Like you're
That's
just
not
like,
good,
you're
huh?
just like, dude, I'm sorry. I'm like really tired right now. I'm like,
I
"Alright."
am always tired.
And I'm like,
huh?
dude, what? Like, what are you doing?
When do I, dude? Honestly, I couldn't tell you the last time where I felt just jazzed on a day. I do get like excited. I think like I think you see me at a certain point. I don't know, dude.
Dude, I've seen you
I'm
in the
like-
morning. I've seen you at night.
yeah,
I've seen
you have.
midday.
Like,
Different times of the year.
Yeah,
It's
I'm
the
like,
same you.
it's
I've
all
known you your
year
whole
round.
life. When have I? Damn, man, I think this is an intervention.
I'm just letting you know.
I need a new bed.
You just go to the doctor.
It's crazy how much your sleep matters. I mean, it sounds silly, right, to say, but like your sleep, how much it affects everything.
Yeah,
Not
dude.
just like if you're tired or not, but like your mood.
Shut
your
up, Jordan.
What did I
What,
say? I didn't even
Jordan?
say anything.
Shut up, dude.
All right.
Just kidding. No, I agree with you.
Yeah.
I would need a new mattress, dude. I think I might get a Nectar because you said you have
And
one.
it's
I think
awesome,
I might
dude.
want one.
I love
dude.
that fucking bed.
It sounds great. I think I would, dude. I've had that bed like so. My bed is like put up this way. I've had that bed since college, dude.
Damn.
Which is like,
If the bed could talk.
yeah. Is that what?
These walls could talk.
2011. I've had that bed since 2012.
Do you think if there was a murder in here and they like were to like try to get DNA from the bed, they'd
Why
find
would
all
there
the
be a
people?
murder?
Why
in
would
Shut
here?
there
up, let
be
me
a
finish my
murder, dude? Dude, if this
conversation.
room could talk, Jesus.
Like, do you think they'd find like DNA
Of like murdering.
of everyone that's been in that bed? Or does DNA not run that
I mean,
They cut it up.
Maybe.
Science?
I was just thinking about that.
Dude, this whole room has got like, this room has memories in it.
Yeah.
Memes.
Yeah, the
window
pod,
has some memes.
huh?
The window has some memes.
The windows definitely got some memes. No, dude, we had to get rid of the carpet because the carpet you can like tell. We got.
What are you so mad about, Jordan?
Now it's memes. You guys can't say memories.
memes?
Yeah.
What's wrong with that?
Why you guys gotta shorten everything up?
My battery's gonna die.
You guys are like your brain's shortening on you guys.
No, because abbreviating
Memes.
things is just much more fun.
Why? You guys are just shortening the conversation.
It's
now.
entertaining.
You wanna
Have
take
a
a little-
full-on conversation.
Yeah, I mean, dude, but you know what we meant though, huh?
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah, but
Not
maybe
one
that-
did you question what.
That's why I
memes
was
meant.
more mad
Hey,
that I actually
it's
understood
not
what you
an
guys meant.
ish.
Huh?
Is it
Not
an
an-
ish?
It's not an
Patricia?
ish.
You mean niche?
No, it's not an ish.
Touche?
Issue. Oh, I shouldn't have explained it to you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's not an ish.
Yeah.
Quick break?
I'm good.
Quick.
Like you're good? Like you want to take a
Oh,
break?
no.
No,
stopped
like,
already.
Let's take a break. Like I'm good. Yeah. We're
Okay.
good. Yeah, these are nice. I'm gonna have to invest.
Dude, you know it'd be kind of cool, like if you hung them from the roof, and they came
Oh,
down,
like
kind
a
of like
ring?
like a ring.
Like a box.
Oh, that'd be
announcer.
cool. Would they be dangling from like a loose wire or something more?
I would say a loose wire for sure.
That'd
Like-
be kind of
like
sick.
say you get this USB, but like a thick one, like that.
And it would just hang like a thing.
Yeah, just find the thickest USB you could possibly find.
That'd be tight. I'm not mad at it. At this point, we should.
Yeah.
You could do anything. Isn't that the cool part? You could do anything.
There's no
whatever
wrong.
The fuck you want.
There's no wrong. What's up?
I just cleared my nose.
Did you lose your?
You know, if you come, the cleans up the airways there.
No, I didn't know that.
just like I go to the bathroom real quick.
I'll be right back.
Yeah.
Jordan, like 54 seconds. All right, I'm back.
Oh,
Fucking
dude, 54.
clear as
seconds.
day.
Yeah. Finger in the butt. Quickest
No,
way.
dude.
Finger in the butt.
You haven't taken your glasses off once, huh?
Your prostate? No, I don't want to.
Why?
I like it. It's really bright in here, actually. Because I
What
took
if
them off right
pushing
now, and I
P
was
is-
like, holy fuck.
What if pushing P is that?
What?
You're pushing P. You're pushing the prostate.
Whoa! What if the song's literally just about putting fingers on your prostate?
Yeah, it's just normalizing.
Pushing P. Pushing P.
It's it's normalizing.
It's a
fingers in the
campaign
butt.
for getting your prostate checked. It's actually run by the CDC.
Isn't there something like that already?
No,
Swear.
and it's
There has to. Yeah, there is.
for normalizing prostate.
Exams.
Yeah.
I think so. There's like a rap song, and I think it's like, fuck, it's some artist. I can't think of who, but it's a rap artist, and I'm like, damn, they're really doing this shit.
Isn't it? Didn't they do it to Juvenile song?
Yes.
It is a
yes,
dude.
they did.
It
They
is.
did
What
do
is
that.
it called?
I don't know.
Dude, do you know what we're talking about?
No.
It's like I'm not gonna fucking pull a Jamie here and pull it up, but there's like they remade I think it's Back That Ass Up,
Okay.
and it's like it, but they made it into like a campaign.
It's it for vaccination, right?
Back the vaccine.
Vac that thing, yeah, vac that thing, vax that thing up or something.
vax
Oh, I did hear it.
Yeah, dude.
Oh, yeah.
Some-
Yeah, it's fucking dumb.
And you think
Whatever
to
makes you
yourself,
money.
this is ridiculous, but in Juvenile's eyes, you're like, hell yeah, bro, give me some cash.
100%.
So that's that. I guess that brings up a good question because, like, obviously, you guys you're not singers or like rap artists, but
Says who?
Says who?
that's who-
He looks like
Who the fuck
Easy.
said that? Who said I'm
He
not?
looks like Easy E right now.
but think about it, like if a company came at you with an idea and you might not be like so stoked on the idea,
Yeah.
but you're like, fuck, it's a lot of money, way more than I'll make, doing any.
So you're talking about like selling out pretty much. In a way.
A little bit, yeah.
You're doing it just for the money.
I hate to say it like that, but it's like, okay, think about the possibilities it opens up. It's like, Jordan, like if you got a big contract with some shit that you weren't really into,
Yeah.
but then like, dude, I can like fucking turn up my studio, have things automated like the way I want it.
Yeah.
Like, and for you, Eric, like, dude, I can free up a lot more time if I just did this,
Like, are you asking, would we sell out?
Would you?
I would sell out.
See, so I thought about that
Well, what's
as far as
selling out?
like sponsors for the podcast, right? Like,
Yeah.
because I always hated hearing podcasts and their sponsors were like some product, and it was like, do you really like it though, or are you only saying this because they're paying
Because
you so
they're
much
paying,
money?
yeah.
Like, do you really use it?
That's why you only get sponsors that you back.
Well, yeah,
Yeah.
that's why like Manscaped, I was like, that's fucking perfect. Who doesn't shave their balls? Who doesn't need this? You know what
Yeah.
I'm saying? And it's like, of course I want this
Dudes
product.
living in the 70s.
What I love,
Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
But like, of course I want to use this product, and of course I'm like
Chewbacca.
willing to tell people like, yo, I use it too.
Yeah.
Legit, I use it and I love it. But like, I would hate to just sell people on something that it's like, yo, this shirt's
Bogus.
super itchy, or these pants don't fit right. Like, what are you talking about? Why would you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And
Is
they
it-
find out, and then they figure it out. Like, oh, he only did this for the money.
For the cat.
is there a
for the
sponsor that you hear people promoting that you're like, I don't think you really fucking. I feel like most of them.
That's what I'm saying. I think most of the podcasts I listen to are legit people that are like, no, I actually like this product. I'm gonna promote it. So I can't think of anything right now at the top.
Do you
of my head.
ever hear Rogan talk about how he used to be sponsored by Fleshlights?
That was his first sponsor.
Yeah.
But
That
I
was
would
like his
love
first
that, though.
sponsor was
That's
Fleshlight, dude.
dope.
Yeah.
Dude, that would be a great sponsor for you.
I would love to.
Oh, that'd be fucking awesome.
Fleshlight.
Oh, so last night when we were leaving the restaurant, the bar, I was thinking
Sounds so
that
cool.
for you specifically, this came to my to my brain, and I was like, you know what Jordan would be great at doing, like a funny like car infomercial, like selling you a car, and like, but like funny, but still informative and like real, so like. You know how like there's like
Trying to think how that goes. Hold on.
like used car sales lots.
Yeah.
Like they have like a bunch of different kinds of cars. It's not like just all Honda or all Ford or Chevy
Oh, okay,
or whatever.
uh-huh.
Like I saw you like in a fucking tie with like the short sleeve button up.
Okay.
And dude, I was like, Jordan would kill it. And I feel like you could actually bring in real clients and you can make commissions off of it.
Oh, okay. I see.
I kept thinking, I was like, Jordan would be great.
As a used car salesman?
Yeah, as a used car salesman.
Okay, I've done that, and I was terrible, dude.
Really?
Because if it was like if I was just filming something, that'd be funny.
Yeah.
But if I'm like if there's a person in front of me, like an actual customer, and I'm trying to sell it on it, I'm terrible.
Right.
So I hate to like be like annoying to people, or I hate to like constantly be like, you don't want to buy this, you don't want to buy this, you don't want to buy this.
Yeah.
Like when I worked at this one, I'd be like, oh, this car has this and this, and then they'd be like, no, I'm just looking. I'd be like, oh, okay, and I just walk away.
Yeah.
I don't want to bother
Yeah,
you.
I'd be like, no, I'm not looking to buy right now. I'm just looking.
Jordan
I'm like,
made
oh, okay.
0 sales.
Dude, I think I sold 2 cars in a matter of like 3 months. I sold only 2 cars, and the first one I sold was only because this kid was like desperate. Like
He needed something.
He literally, I don't know, dude. This kid came with like a backpack full of money.
Oh,
I
shit.
think he was like 20 or 21,
Yeah.
and he saw the car online, came in, took a test drive, and like literally, he didn't even need to take the test drive. He already knew he wanted it. He
Right.
had the money. As soon as he came back, he's like, all right, cool, I like it. And he's like, so like, what do I do now? And like, I was like, I don't know, I haven't got this far. So then we bring him inside. And
Let's ask.
Luckily, my boss was there, and that was our main thing, was just like, get the sale, bring him in, I do the paperwork.
Yeah.
And so I brought him in, and he finished it off, and he like, the kid left, and my boss was like, see, that's what we need, something easy like that. And I'm like,
Yeah.
that, I don't know, that was luck. I didn't try anything.
Right.
I just replied to his message that he emailed me.
Yeah, but that's the thing though. Like you just said, right? Like you don't want to do the talking part, the
Yeah.
driving in the fucking whatever, and doing the paperwork. You're just bringing them in.
Yeah.
You know, like I think that's your gift, because it's hard to have that.
Yeah.
Like convincing people or promoting something enough where people come in because of you.
Yeah.
That's not a lot of people can do that. But if you have that power, then I mean you're entitled to the commission, you know. And that's what came to my head, because I was like, I think Jordan can do it and like be funny and still, I don't know, still be effective in a sense.
Oh, thank you. See, this is what I'm saying. These fucking helped me right here.
Yeah,
I like
bud.
this because I have ideas in general, like in my mind, but then like it's really hard because for myself, I'm like, is that a good idea? Like
Yeah.
I have no one to really talk to about it.
Right.
So, but then like you give me ideas, and I'm like, all right, cool. Like,
Yeah.
yeah,
Well, we
it
just
adds
shot a
to-
commercial.
Oh yeah,
Like
yeah,
you and I
yeah.
just shot a commercial,
Yeah.
and
Dude, that was
Jordan killed it.
Thank you, Jared.
Like you
Thank
did so good, and the owners were very happy with it, and they're like, yeah, like if we need him for some more stuff, we'll just keep his contact.
Wow.
Oh,
Oh, okay.
no.
Oh.
Do you want to?
Yeah,
do
we
you
can
want to
pass back and
borrow?
forth.
Do you want to borrow
Just-
mine?
Let me know when you want to chime in, and I'll pass it to you.
Hey, I want to talk. Here, let me see.
Time to talk.
My mic died, so
It's so good
this
to
is what
hear
we're
you
gonna
now.
do. Oh, hi.
Yeah, you sound great.
I know this thing's great. I'm definitely immediately after this. I'm gonna buy a third one. I could because I have a thing here, but this thing died, so we're gonna buy another one here. But I'm gonna pass this back to Jordan.
Oh, dude, I have the H6 in the car.
I don't need it.
Okay. Fuck your H6.
Come on.
He's like, fuck your H6, dude.
No,
How
but
about that?
Another 30.
going back to what you were saying, thank you. I was saying thank you for like
Yeah.
hitting me up and like, yo, you want to do this? Because it was so much fun. And even
Yeah.
when you told me like, just name a price, and I'm like, I thought I was gonna do this for free, like just for experience, because it was
Yeah.
just so much fun. Like
Yeah.
that's something like I would love to do. Just like if I have free time, like yeah, I'll go do it.
Yeah, but that's the thing. Like people always say, like if the money wasn't the problem and you could just choose what you wanted to do, like what would you do?
Yeah.
Right?
Mhm.
Like, you know, and people are like, oh, I would be a fucking deep sea diver. It's like, all right, well now figure out how you could fucking do that
Yeah.
and make money. You know.
Uh-huh.
So I think that's it's the same concept, right? It's like
Mhm.
you weren't about to charge them anything, and I'm like, well, no, like you need to be compensated for your time,
Yeah.
you know, and your face and the effort that you're putting forth. So yeah, why the fuck not? And
Yeah.
it's just a matter of getting in with the right people that need your service, and that's that.
Yeah. Well, thank you for that. That was a lot of
Yeah,
fun.
bro, you
It's
got
so
it,
much fun.
dude. It's funny how many people would rather pay someone to talk
You said that, yeah.
to instead of doing it themselves.
Mhm.
And that's a lot of business owners, like a lot. They're
Well,
like, fuck
yeah.
that.
See,
I'll
like
hire somebody.
I've always had this thing where like when I did the commercial with you, so like I had this thing like I learned it like when I was in high school. So like say you know like you have like this huge like project or like this speech you got to give out in front of class, right? Like
Yeah.
at the end of the month or something. And like I would prepare for it, and then I would do it, and I'd be so nervous and scared, and I'd be up there like shaking and saying it. But as soon as I got like off the front of the like out of the front of the class, I was like, I want to do it again.
Yeah.
I know I can do it better.
Right.
So when I was doing the commercial with you, like that's how it felt. Like
Yeah.
each one, I was like, no, like I can
Let's
do it
do it
better.
again.
Yeah.
Yeah,
It's
yeah.
like the first time, it's like kind of nervous, but like with this thing, it was just like in front of the camera, you could just like do a few takes, and
Yeah.
that's how I felt. Like I was like, I did the first time. Okay, I got the hang of it. Like I think I could do it better. I think I
Yeah.
could do it like this and stuff. And it was so much fun just to like find the right one.
Right.
But I remember like in class, or sometimes I'd do like a project and like do like everything up in front, and
Yeah.
I'd just be like, I could have done that so much better.
Yeah, for sure.
Oh,
Dude,
I love that.
I remember those like presentations, and I was always the one that would talk like in my group because it
Yeah.
was so comfortable for me. Like, and honestly, I'm the worst. Like, it's like I did a little bit of the work, like fucking nothing of the work.
Yeah.
And then I'm like, okay, cool. Then I'll do the presentation since you put it all together, right?
That's the best. Yeah.
And so
You
like,
take all the credit.
yeah,
You become the lead singer.
yeah, I'm the lead singer. They came up with all the songs. so yeah, like we would go up there and like I would just I don't know, like I already like knew everybody, like they were all my friends, and then I'd just crack a joke, kind of break them in a little bit, and then just give the presentation, and we'd fucking pass with flying colors.
That's funny. I always believed that. Like I was listening. I always believed that you'd be an amazing actor, like because you're really good at taking feedback and stuff. But yeah, I think you'd be really good at it. I never liked talking.
Yeah,
I don't
you
like
talk
the
so
gr-
well.
But I never liked the group thing because I never liked talking about things in front of people that I didn't give a shit about.
Oh, I get
I was just like, I don't want to talk about this subject if I don't give a shit about it. I'm not going up front. But if I can just go up and talk about shit that I like, I'm like,
Yeah.
that'd be cool.
That's
I really wanted to give when I graduated college, I really wanted to give the speech.
Yeah.
So I tried to get the grades for it. I was like a point off of getting.
Oh no,
I wanted ropes, dude, because my brother always had
big
ropes.
rope guy.
Yeah. Big rope guy. I thought it'd be cool to have ropes, but I didn't. I decided the last minute to try to get my GPA up, and it didn't happen. But it'd be fun. But now we have podcasts. You can say whatever we
Yeah,
want.
you could. You're the speech giver every day.
I'm the speech giver all the time. I'm thy speech giver. I bought another mic,
Cool.
Nice.
and I'm looking at arms now. I bought those, and they got lost in the mail. Stupid Amazon.
Really?
It's probably those shitheads from FedEx. They steal stuff from the boxes.
You guys didn't hear about the things in LA?
In LA, yeah, they're
What's
hijacking those things. Yeah.
What happened?
Oh, so like they would break into the cargo containers, and they would just toss all the boxes out, and then they'd go and they like open them up, run through them, see what they can get that's of value, and they'll dip. And then there was like a bunch of stuff that was just left there unopened, a bunch of shit. Like,
Yeah, they found like a bunch of like carts that were open, and they had a bunch of Amazon packages, and like all these people just like ransacked through them,
Yeah.
and just took whatever they wanted, and like they like the next morning it like they showed like video and pictures, and it's just like packages all spread out throughout like the train tracks.
Yeah.
It looked like just trash everywhere.
Yeah.
Yeah, so that's probably what happened. Someone probably took your,
Yeah. Honestly.
or they're out there. I wouldn't doubt it, honestly.
Yeah.
Or they're stuck. They're still doing the thing where like the ships are stuck on like the harbor.
Oh, I don't know.
You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
Like everything's backed up, so maybe
Possibly.
that's on there too. I don't know. That's cool. You just ordered one though. Dope.
We'll be all set up for the next one.
Be ready to nail it.
Yeah. You can close out my podcast if you want.
All right.
Cool.
Remember, go to manscaped.com. Use promo code SLOB20 for 20% off. Plus free shipping. Go check out Slob on the Pod. We just did episode yesterday, episode 55.
Yep.
It's coming out Tuesday. I'll see you guys Saturday outside of the Crest, asking you some dumbass questions. I was even thinking about going to Denny's like at 3, 4 in the morning when everyone's super trashed.
Oh.
Yeah, that'd be a
Not a
good
bad
one.
idea.
After
Yeah,
Denny's,
not
not
a
even the
bad
club.
idea.
That's the best part. That's when all the alcohol finally sets in. And
Yeah.
they're trying to eat food and catch
Settles.
up and trying to feel
Oh.
better. Yeah. Yeah, just catch girls crying,
Oh my gosh.
pissing on the side of the parking lot.
Let's not do that.
All right, sorry.
You do an interview mid piss.
Yeah. Or mid shit, she's just like,
Oh my god.
so tonight I just hooked
my
up.
mid,
I hooked up with some guy.
my mid piss turned into a mid shit. Cool.
I appreciate you guys. Oh, sorry. I appreciate both of you guys for coming to my house and being on this podcast.
Of course, man.
We just wanted to get the ball rolling on this thing again, and it was fun. Hopefully, we can do more of these.
It was great.
Jared, thank you.
Of course. Thank you.
Jordan, thank you.